Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first video I have created in around 1.5 years. It has been, it's not been great. It's been pretty awful. The level of sheer inactivity and disregard I have leveled towards this channel has been disgusting to behold, I must say. I think the last video I ever created, beginning of 2020, the beginning of that magical year 2020 that we all loved, I'm sure, that nobody ever hated. That was the last time I ever posted. And to cut a long story short, I basically this morning just went on my channel just to see how the place is doing, and I just saw the pure rubbish that I left this channel dead on for essentially 15 months. And my reaction, ladies and gentlemen, was, as a wise man once put it, what the f? So yes, moving away from that unpleasantry, we are back. We are back here finally, playing a game. Yes, content, finally, at last. So today we are going to be taking a look at 3D Velocity, one of my all-time favorite audio games. It is an Air Force fighter simulator type deal, and as you can probably imagine by that description, it has won its place in my heart as one of the best audio games out there on the market. It's also completely free, so, even better. So yeah, we're going to be playing this game today. We are going to be hopefully doing an entire series covering this game, its missions, its various modes, and my hope for this series is that it's going to be fun, it's going to be entertaining, and above all, it's going to be nice for you lovely ladies and gentlemen who have endured a year and a half of absence to get back in the channel and start enjoying some content. Now, a bit of a disclaimer before we actually dive in. I have not played this game for 2 years, so, obviously we are going to dive into the missions, straight away, and just head on and start. We are going to be starting off
racing mode
with
deathmatch training mode.
Yeah, we're going to be starting off with training mode. For the first episode, ladies and gentlemen, I figure it's a nice place to start off with. As I've said, I haven't played this game in a disgustingly long amount of time, and it's going to serve as a nice introduction to 3D Velocity if you folks have never seen it before. So now that I've possibly lost over 90% of the people watching this video upon deciding to go for training mode, let's dive into the tutorial.
Main menu.
And
Use
get
your
things
mode
started.
Tap modes, load a saved game. Start a new game.
Can I just say that this aircraft starting up intro is incredibly long? Did it have to be this long? Can I just put that out there? Still starting up. Still starting up. Are we done? Are we done?
Welcome, Cadet, to your 3D Velocity training. I'm assuming you're a fresh pilot, so we're going to start you out from the beginning. Now then, first things first. Remember that you can do everything we talk about using either your keyboard or your joystick. Since you don't have a joystick plugged in, I'll guide you using the keyboard. We'll go over maneuvering motions like throttling, banking, rolling, and doing a split S. I do, however, advise you to get yourself a joystick.
Yeah, sure, as soon as I'm not penniless.
It'll give you an advantage over your good-for-nothing foes when you fight them online, and will also make your life a hell of a lot easier when you do the story mode. When you first start a session, you'll be slowly crawling down the runway. If you want to gain more speed, hold down the throttle up button, which is the up arrow by default. Now, we gotta talk about your actual speed. All your throttle does is supply more fuel to your engine. That's why, when you throttle up, you hear your engine increase power. It'll take time for your aircraft to gain speed, though, so don't depend on the pitch of your engine to gauge how fast you're going. We'll practice this once we're in the air. If you open your throttle to full forward, your afterburners automatically come on. They increase the forward motion of your aircraft and allow you to go a lot faster than Mach 1. What I want you to do now is throttle up until you hear those afterburners come on. Remember, throttle up to full forward.
Okay, so we're gonna go over Mach 1, over, 1,500 kilometers an hour whilst on the runway, I feel like this is a bad idea. We're gonna do it anyway. Because science. It's just... There we go.
Yep, there they are. Now back off the throttle a bit. Tap down arrow once. So the up arrow is the throttle up button,
Yeah.
and the down arrow
Yeah.
is the throttle down button.
We got that. Yeah.
Okay, your afterburners are off. You want to be careful how long you remain on afterburners, because they'll eat up your fuel like a wolf eating sheep. One more thing before we get flying. Every pilot needs to have access to their instrument panel, and you've got the HUD mode for you to do this. HUD stands for Heads Up Display.
Really?
To
I
access
couldn't
it,
have guessed
press
that.
Tab on your keyboard. You'll hear Status. Once you're in HUD mode, let's find out what your speed is. To do this, press S. Try it now. Remember, HUD mode by pressing Tab, then S for speed.
Let's see. Yeah.
Status.
This is bringing me
Airspeed.
so much nostalgia right about now.
173.8 knots. Engine speed. 23,000 RPM.
You want to be around 170 knots before launching. Typically, if you throttle up to midway, you'll be at a good launching speed. Your speedometer gave you engine speed and airspeed. Engine speed is how fast your engine is spinning. This goes up as you throttle up. Your airspeed is the actual speed your aircraft is going
okay.
in a horizontal direction.
Yeah, sure.
You've also got vertical thrust, but for now, it's 0 feet a minute because we're not going up yet. Right. Now, we got to get you in the air. Start by throttling up. Once your throttle is midway, wait for your aircraft to accelerate.
We got this. We got this. We don't need to hear the rest of that long ass speech. Now, I know that he said that ideally we throttle up to 170 speed. However, ladies and gentlemen, those people who know me will know that I am a man of science, and I am very inquisitive when it comes to science and physics and all that, which means I need to answer the English. I need to answer the logical question of what happens if we try to take off whilst we have afterburners on. Let's see. Will we just physically yeet ourselves off the runway? Can we take off at 1,000 miles an hour? Let's see, what's the speed here?
Airspeed 173.8 knots.
Yeah.
Engine speed.
Still 173. Still 170. We should be picking up speed by now, one would think. Afterburners are on the runway. Let's just check it.
Airspeed 173.8.
Are we not allowed to go above 173? Is that are we physically not allowed to go above that speed whilst on the runway? Is that a thing here? Also, does this runway like keep going for all of space and time? It's like
status airspeed 170.
No, it doesn't look like we're allowed to go above 173. I am disappointed in you, game. I am very disappointed. Fine, let's get into the air then.
Nice job, cadet. Now, press home.
Yeah, sure. Oh, just bump my microphone. That's not nice.
The first thing you want to do is gain some speed to get a better current under your wings. Wait for the aircraft to stop accelerating. You've now gained some good speed. You can check your speed by going into HUD mode, tab, and pressing S.
Yes, thank you. We got that information. Why is my
status?
There we go.
Airspeed 450.1.
Oh, now I can go above 173, eh? Not what's on the runway?
RPM.
Since you're below 10,000 feet, the low altitude alarm will sound during an actual flight. Also, if you're above 50,000 feet, which we call the dead air zone, the alarm will sound again. Okay, obviously the next step is to get above 10,000 feet. You can't fire missiles below 10,000 feet, and it's also not good to fly so low. Since you're above 1,000 feet, you can bring in your landing gear. You can't do this until you climbed above 1,000 feet in case you messed something up and gotta land real quick. Press the landing gear button, G by default, to retract your gear.
Well, let's pull her up.
You're still fairly low to the ground, and you can climb higher by pressing page down. Page down changes your angle of attack. In TDV, your angle of attack is directly related to how steeply you climb. If you hold it down instead of just tapping it, your angle of attack will continually increase. Be careful you don't change your angle of attack too much. If you do, you'll start to hear the stall warning alarm. If you don't do anything to correct the potential stall, you'll drop, and you'll hear the stall alarm.
That sounds horrifying.
You can still pull out of the stall by correcting your angle of attack. I'm going to turn on your alarms now before we continue. All right, now pitch upwards. Tap page down 5 or 6 times to get a decent upward pitch. You can always go into HUD mode and press N.
Shut up. Okay, now I know we need to pitch up, but let me quickly fix my little microphone here so I'm not in imminent danger of yeeting it off my desk. I think that's better. Anyway, now let's
2,002
start
feet.
pitching up.
Status 6.
I think we can do with a little bit more.
Enter sector.
No.
2,007. Status 14.
Yeah, a little bit more. Can we go 90 degrees?
Status 30.
I think it says something the fact that my first inclination is to go 90 degrees.
54.
54 seems suicidally steep enough.
Status 52.
I don't like this. It seems like my tab key.
Status.
Yeah, it seems like my tab key is sometimes getting stuck on me. This
52.
Yeah, I might have to have this checked out.
Now, level your aircraft by pressing home.
10,697 feet.
I am pressing home.
You heard me mention
Yeah, okay.
the hard deck. In TDV, we consider the hard deck to be below 10,000 feet.
Did I hear
The
you
hard
mention the
deck
hard
is
deck?
imposed to make
I
sure
don't
that
think I
there's
did.
no fighting at a dangerously low altitude. For example, you can't fire any of your weapons while below the hard deck. We also recommend you stay above the hard deck at all times in case you stall or spin.
Yeah,
You'll have a better chance of
sounds
recovery
wise.
if your
Yeah.
altitude's high enough. Next, I want you to hold down the down arrow until you hear the engine stop decreasing in pitch.
Is this safe? Is this safe to just turn off your engine whilst you're like 10,000 feet in the sky? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out.
Whoa, what happened? We're still flying. Don't worry, you're not crazy. Remember how I said your speed isn't directly related to your throttle? Here's a good example. Here, your throttle's closed, but your aircraft is still slowing down. So, remember, your engine can shut off, but you can still fly for a while. Okay, let's throttle up again. Put your throttle all the way up until the afterburners kick in. We'll wait for your aircraft to accelerate.
Alright, let's just put that up to maximum, up to the fun speed, as I enjoy calling it. There we go. If we just
Status.
quickly check.
Airspeed 795.
Yep, that's fast. That's as fast as I'd have liked to be going on the runway, thank you, game. Are we there yet?
Status. Airspeed
No,
1,100.
slowly getting to that speed. How high above the ground actually
Status.
are we?
13,030.
That's
Now, check your speed. Go into HUD mode and press S. Make a note of the airspeed value you're given. This is your maximum airspeed. It'll vary based on your altitude. For example, you won't be able to go this fast when you're really low to the ground.
Status. Airspeed 568.8 knots. Engine speed.
Wait, weren't we on afterburners?
4,000
Weren't we
RPM.
like
Press the throttle
1,100?
down button to back off the throttle so you don't waste fuel.
Okay, no, hang on. I need to.
Status. Airspeed 800.
Yeah, weren't we at like 1,100 miles per
Good
hour?
job so far, Cadet. You're doing fine.
Sure,
Next,
sure.
I want to show you how to do things like turn your bird around. If you go into HUD mode and press C, you'll hear your course.
Yes.
The course is the degree mark you're facing. Right now, you're facing course 0, which means you're headed due north. If you were facing 90, you'd be heading due east. 180 is due south,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
270
that's
is due
how
west.
coordinates
First,
work.
what I want you to do is hold down the right arrow for 10 seconds or so.
Alright, I'm gonna hold on the right arrow. I'm gonna hold on the right arrow so
Sector
well.
A,
You've never
3.
seen somebody hold on the right arrow
20.
this well.
30.
You heard some numbers, right? These numbers are the new degrees your aircraft is facing. Since you're turning to the right and you were facing 0 degrees, they're going in order from 1, 2, 3, etc. Had you turned left instead, you would have heard 359,
Yeah.
358,
Yeah, uh-huh.
357,
So that's the base
etc.
principles of
Make a
circles,
note of
so,
how
yeah.
much time it takes your aircraft to turn. The turn rate you're experiencing is the slowest turn rate because all you're doing is applying rudder. If you were to turn all the way around and then back to 0 degrees, it'd take you a total of 2 minutes to complete one full turn. The way I see it, that's really slow. Next, we'll talk about turning faster. One way to turn faster is to bank your aircraft. To bank, hold down the left shift and either the right or left arrow. Now, bank right to 30 degrees. You can check your bank angle by going into HUD mode and pressing B, as in Bravo.
Thank you, sir. Oh, shit, stall warning. Stall warning, let's get afterburner. There we go.
That's incorrect, Cadet. Remember, go into HUD mode and press E as in Echo.
Wait.
Great. Now
Wait,
go
what?
into HUD mode and press E as in Echo.
Wait, did I?
40.
Well, damn it!
50.
Hang on, no. This is.
60.
Hang on, stop banking. What the hell is going on? Yeah.
7.
Weren't we meant to just bank? I have no clue what's going on. I think I broke the game. This bodes well for things to come. Just
Status.
E? Was it E?
0 degrees per second.
E will give you your aircraft's turn rate. That's how many degrees you can turn in 1 second. Okay, now press left control to apply the speed brake.
Sure. I think if I just may put out a notion here, is it bad that I've already somehow managed to screw up the game before even going into the actual mission mode?
The lower speed decreases your turn radius, which increases your turn rate. Now go into
I'm
HUD
also in
mode
danger of
and press
stalling,
E
sir.
again.
20,000.
That's incorrect,
Yeah,
Cadet.
I
Remember,
get.
go into HUD.
Yeah, shut up. Shit. Oh god, this is. Let's just keep afterburners on. It seems like when I don't have afterburners on, the game doesn't like it. The game says I'm gonna crash without afterburners. So let's keep those. Let's keep those on.
Status.
Yeah.
0 degrees per second.
Take a moment to notice what your aircraft is doing when you hit the
I
brake.
would like to know what my
It's
aircraft is doing,
accelerating.
sir. I
Why is
would.
that? Because the brake doesn't screw around with your throttle. So, as soon as you let go of the brake, you'll start accelerating again. Cool, huh? Next, we're going to take a look at the barrel roll. This maneuver lets you turn more sharply. The idea here is to pitch up and then bank. If you do this, it'll literally make your aircraft fall through a turn. You use gravity to your advantage like this, and it'll turn you a hell of a lot quicker than if you just use your rudder. I want you to do a right barrel roll. Press left alt and right arrow. This is the default right barrel roll command.
Alright, let's see it.
80.
Good job. Come out of the barrel roll once you're done having fun and we'll go on.
Right.
While you were in the
how
barrel
do you come
roll,
out of
you
a
heard your
barrel
course
roll?
change very fast. Also, your altitude went up and down. Now this is important, so pay attention. The barrel roll isn't a level maneuver. This means that if you do a barrel roll, you're not going to be at the same altitude you were at when you started the maneuver. So I don't recommend starting a roll too close to the ground, or somebody's going to bust your butt for wasting taxpayer dollars. Got it? There's one more maneuver you got to know about called split S. Here's a math question for you, kid. If it takes 2 minutes to complete a full circular turn, how long does it take to turn halfway so you're flying in the opposite direction? That's right, 1 minute. You can turn around faster than this by doing the split S. It involves 2 things. First, you gotta roll your aircraft sideways and flip it over. Then you gotta loop it, so when you come back up, you're pointed in the opposite direction. For this one, since you're using a keyboard, you've got it easy.
Aha.
Just press the split S command. That's left alt down arrow by default.
Sector B3.
Yeah, let's take off afterburners. What's my
Status 13,000.
Yeah, okay. Here's to hoping we don't die. I doubt my piloting
Well,
skills
That's
already.
incorrect, Cadet.
Wait, what?
Remember, if you go into HUD mode and press C, you'll hear your course. Great job. Now, check
What
your
the
heading.
hell is going
Go
on?
into HUD mode and press C for course. Notice
What?
that you're facing in the
I
opposite
am
direction.
so confused. I didn't.
The split S lets you quickly engage an enemy who's tailing you, so I suspect you'll be using that one a lot.
Yeah.
Make
uh-huh.
sure you know how to do it properly.
I thought I did do it properly. This is a very professional video. I didn't anticipate this happening. I thought we'd just come
Status.
here, do the tutorial, but no, I seem to have been
263.
breaking the game.
Next, I want to talk about combat.
Yes,
Switch among
yes,
your
thank you.
available weapons by using the numbers row. When you press the fire button, the active weapon will fire. Press spacebar to fire your active weapon. Alright, now we got a simulated bogey coming at you. If you want the radar to let you know where it is, you gotta lock onto it first. Press L to lock onto an object. When you press the lock button, you'll be given a menu of objects that can be tracked. Selecting an object starts tracking it. Anytime after that, you can go into HUD mode and press T to find out where the object is. Press L and press Enter on Fighter 1.
Alright, let's see here.
Fighter 1, 1 o'clock. 3. Fighter 1, 1 o'clock. 3.
Yeah,
Miles closure.
alright.
Wing on. And...
Excellent.
There we go.
Next, we want to match his altitude. You can do this manually, but there's a command that'll instruct the autopilot to align your aircraft with the target's altitude. Press E.
Right, before we do that, what do we have on board here?
Sector A. 3.
Guns
We've
active.
got 50 cals.
Missiles online.
Yeah.
LTSs charged.
Okay.
Cruise missiles are good to. Interceptors ready.
Alright, cool. Sound a compliment.
Now, we wait for your aircraft to reach their altitude. The reason we do this is so that you can hear them. Also, you have to be pretty near them vertically for some weapons to hit successfully,
Yeah.
like your
Yeah,
guns,
that
because
makes
these are not
sense.
smart projectiles.
12,045.
That makes sense, sir. Yep. Where are you?
Status. Fighter 1 at 1 o'clock. 3. Miles closure. Nose on.
What should we
and
take him out with? Should we go with the 50 cals? Let's...
874.
You know what?
7 feet
Let-
above.
let's go with the
Sector
cruise missiles.
A, 3,
Why not?
50,018
LTSs
feet.
charged.
Let's go with the let's go with the cruise missiles. Let's be funky here. We are leveling, right?
Status 0.
No, we are not.
Status. Fighter 1 at 1 o'clock. 3.
Isn't this entertaining, guys? Aren't you having fun watching me
1 feet.
not sick? Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
we're all set. That beep you're hearing is the target solution.
Yes.
You only get that if you're tracking an object. In this case, it's off to your right. Start turning to the right.
okay, right. Let's just
Two.
That
do a
sound
barrel
is
roll.
the solid
5.
lock tone. For dumb projectiles like your guns and missiles, it means your nose is aligned with the target and you can fire. Let them have it.
200.
Right, well,
Status.
let's just make sure where you are.
Fighter 1 at 12 o'clock. 3. Miles closure.
Right,
Nose
let's-
on. Sector.
LTSs
Let's target with the
charged.
laser targeting, and
Cruise missiles are good.
all
to
of them,
charge.
all four of these cruise missiles. Let them have them. Also, let's dive so we don't crash into him.
21,850 feet.
Guns active.
Well, look at that. You just had your first
Yeah,
kill.
with 4 cruise
Wait,
missiles.
We're not done. I want you to practice targeting a bit more. There's another bogey coming at you. Lock onto him first.
Right, let's level out. I do appreciate that I felt it necessary to expend all of my 4 cruise missiles on a single enemy.
Fighter 2, 6 o'clock.
you know, that's
2,
called
Miles
being
closure,
professional.
Nose on,
Now,
and 9.
Here's the thing,
Okay,
guys.
did you notice his position?
Yes,
He's
yeah,
at
we
6
did.
o'clock,
Uh-huh.
so he's behind
Yeah.
you. That's why you're not getting
Yeah,
a target
thank you.
solution.
Mhm.
You need to do a split X.
Yeah,
See why
sure.
they come in hand in hand?
Yeah, okay, shut up. Now, okay. I know we have all these other weapons, like guns,
Guns
and,
active.
you know,
Missiles.
your missiles, and these are
online.
all well and good. But, I feel like we need to ask the question of, can you kamikaze run somebody with a plane and take them out with that? Now, some people, let's do a split S here and face it. Some people will tell you this is a bad idea. However, I'm the same man who decided to go at Mach speed on a runway, so clearly I have no regard for safety and the integrity of my aircraft anyway. So, let's kamikaze him. Let's put on afterburners.
Status.
Where are you?
Fighter 2 at 12 o'clock. 2.1 miles closure. Nose
Yeah,
on.
yeah, we need
Sector
to
A,
we need to
3.
get a lot closer than that. Can we have a head-on collision in the air? Come on, make it happen. Make it happen. He's very close. Did we?
Status. Fighter 2 at 6 o'clock. 0.9
Oh,
miles
man.
closure. Tail on.
We
Sector
can't fly into somebody?
Inverted. 18.
Fine, I'll gun them down. There. Are you happy now? Game's not letting me do what I want to do. Are you happy now, game? I think I took him out.
Status.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Instructor Man? Yeah, what do I need to do now, Mr. Instructor Man? Have we officially broken the game? I feel like we've officially broken the game, guys. I think my attempts of kamikaze running that plane rather than, you know, using guns to take it down might have broken the game. He's not alive. There's nothing to track. Isn't this fun, guys? Isn't this fun, coming here and seeing me horrifically fail to get even past the tutorial? Doesn't this bode well for when we start playing the game in a genuine fashion? I am going to cut, and I am going to be back when the game has decided to unscrew itself and work properly. So,
Do you really want to quit the
yes.
game?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Yes.
Yes, I do, Mr. Woman. Mr. Woman? English is hard. Yes, I do. I do want to quit the game, woman, because I think the game is, frankly,
Main
tired
menu.
of my crap.
Use your arrow keys
So,
to navigate. Start a
Yeah,
new
I'll
game.
see you guys in a bit.
Clock.
Bogey number 2 has been neutralized. Good job, cadet. One more target. This one's gonna fire back. But don't worry, in this training you're invincible, so you won't die. You have a weapons radar on board, which gives you the location of all the missiles heading toward you in a nice menu. Press R to activate it. Okay, get rid of this bogey and we'll continue.
Okay. I think I might have figured out what I've managed to do. That,
Fighter 3, 11 o'clock. 5.5
yeah,
miles
okay.
closure. Nose on.
Alright, I think I've figured out what I've done that had caused the game to give up on life. Apparently I had to get 5 miles away from him and not, you know, do the exact opposite and try to kamikaze run him. That's my bad.
Missiles online.
55, 35, 15, 1.
Let's let you have it. All the missiles.
You're just about ready to be a serious pilot. Finally, let's talk about landing. The radar will lock onto the landing beacon for you. You're locked onto it now. First,
Right.
descend to about 5,000 feet. Notice how you're about 6 miles away from the
I
beacon.
do enjoy how the
You wanna
split
give yourself
S
enough
sound
room
effect
so
of
you
the
don't
wind
end
is
up
still
doing
playing,
split
so
S in case you
am
pass
I
the
just
runway
doing
and have to
180
turn
degrees?
Inverted.
Yeah, okay.
20
Yeah,
upright.
great. Where's the runway?
Status. Landing beacon at 6
All right.
o'clock. 10.3 miles closure.
Yeah.
And 20,090.9 feet.
What's our speed,
Airspeed 540.
Right.
Status.
Now I'm forever nervous of landing
Inverted.
in this
19
game
Upright.
because that's what we want to know. Let's put down that speed.
Sector.
I have
A1.
never managed to land in this training simulator.
Status. Negative 12.
I've never managed it. It has
18,559
always
feet.
ended in my horrifying crash into the dirt. So, you know, who knows? Can we do it? Can we pull it off on camera?
16,762
Probably
feet.
not. But hey, we can try. It's just
Status 15,000.
yeah,
Status
That's
negative 12.
Yeah, I feel like we can dive a
30.
bit
Status
more here.
negative 24.
yeah, maybe a bit more here.
Status negative 28.
You know what would be hilarious? And by hilarious I mean catastrophically
13,749
bad.
feet.
If we got a stall warning right about now as we're just coming in for landing.
10,091 feet.
Okay, that's just the below safe altitude sound. Okay. What's
Status
speed here?
airspeed 443.1
I think that's a
knots.
good enough
Status
speed.
negative 20. 7,005. Landing beacon at 12 o'clock. 3.
Okay, you know what? Let's drop our speed even less.
6.
I am not. I really don't know.
Great. Now, level out and just head straight.
Okay, I really don't know what speed.
4,377
You're
feet.
about
You
3
need to
miles
be.
away from the beacon. This is
Yeah,
where you should start slowing down.
I've already started
You want to
slowing
slow
down, buddy.
down enough so the stall warning comes on.
Has it already come on? Is this a stall
Status.
warning? Have I?
0.
Good.
Yeah, that's a stall
Now,
warning.
start gently descending. Once you get below 1,000 feet, take out your landing gear. I recommend an angle of attack of about negative 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Negative means you're pitched
Yeah,
downward.
thank you, sir. I
Status.
do understand mathematical terms.
Airspeed
That seems
200.
okay.
Status landing beacon at 12 o'clock. Status 4,100.
Now,
Status
we are quite high above, but
4,000.
let's...
Status negative 10.
Yeah, negative 10. Alright, everything should be great. You know?
Status 3,700. Status.
I'm just gonna point out here, if I've managed to screw things up this bad, I don't have much confidence in my ability to land. Let's put it that way. But
status 3,000.
miracles do exist, guys. Miracles do exist. We can land in some.
Status 3,000.
Yeah.
3,295. Negative 10.
We are also descending. I think we just might overshoot the thing. I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen here.
2,668 feet.
Okay. Yeah, we've overshot it. Let's just level out here and turn.
Status 2,000. 0. Landing beacon
where are
at
you?
6 o'clock. 0.6.
Let's get a bit more distance here. All these alarms are making me feel so
Landing
so
beacon
nice.
at 6 o'clock. 1.
So safe. Okay, I
miles.
think we can turn like that.
190. 2.
Yeah, let's turn the slow way. I think the slow way is the wise way in this scenario.
220.
Just to ensure we don't smash into the ground accidentally.
250. 260.
Slowly getting there.
270.
Slowly getting there.
290.
This is so entertaining, I bet, guys. Isn't this a high octane action you came here to watch?
310.
Oh, there we
320.
go.
330.
We're inbound.
340. 350. 0. 10.
Let's just get the solid lock.
20. 30. 40.
Come on.
50.
Yeah, this is really okay. There we go. Solid lock. And
Status 2,000.
Yeah.
Landing beacon at 12 o'clock. 1.2.
Right.
Airspeed 260.7 knots.
that should be okay.
2008.
Should.
Status negative 8.
Let's do one more.
Status negative 10.
Right. We seem to be.
Status 1,700.
Okay, let's just get rid of the landing gear.
38 feet.
We'll be fine, guys.
Status
We're
1,400.
gonna be fine. Just ignore my previous
Status 1,002.
failures in the game.
1,200.
And,
Status 1,100.
No.
Okay, press the landing gear button to take out your...
Yeah, no. Hang on.
890 feet.
Level out, damn it.
Status
Level out.
0.
We can't
Status
land
700.
because we've just
50.
we've just overshot it again.
40.
This is
30.
okay. Hang on.
20.
Let's just turn back around, guys.
0.
Okay, I'm just gonna speed up this section of footage until we've turned
340.
because this is slow as all hell.
330.
There we go. That's a solid lock tone.
700.
Yeah,
Landing beacon at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Status 0.
It's just.
700. Status negative 12.
I mean, he's. Go.
Status 300. 0.
We have overshot this damn beacon 3 times. Three consecutive times. This is such a professional recording here. This is, yeah. Engage fast forward.
Landing beacon at 12 o'clock. 2 miles closer.
Okay, we are locked.
300.
We are
Status
loaded.
Negative 12.
We are descending.
Status 197.
And we might die. Oh my god, we did it. We actually did it.
Excellent work. You just earned 3 points in the simulators.
Oh
nice
god.
job, cadet.
That was
Since you can land
painful.
on the runway, landing on the aircraft carrier should be easy for you.
The-
procedure
yeah,
is basically
yeah,
the same, so I'm not going to cover it here. Congratulations, cadet. You have completed basic pilot training. Good luck on your ventures, and remember,
I'm
you
gonna
can
need
always
it.
come back here if you need a refresher. Dismissed!
Main menu. Use your arrow.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the tutorial of 3D Velocity. I didn't really expect it to go that glitched. I'm gonna be honest, we had several interesting happenings over there, but yes, I feel that bodes very well for when we are in actual combat. So yeah, that is where I think we are going to end this video for today. The tutorial segment done and dusted. Next time we will pick up with the actual mission, and guys, ladies, gentlemen, and all other organisms of the planet which might be tuning into this video, I bid you a fair day, and thank you for tuning into this episode. Comment, subscribe, like, do all the standard YouTube things, and we will see you next time.